Hi, Chuck Hawley from West Marine, and today I'm here with John Seals from Confluence Kayaks. John is a real expert paddler, and you know, everybody's got a first time to go out, so I wonder what are some of the tips that you would tell a first-time paddler, a novice paddler about, well, about the basics?
Well, first we talk about the paddle, and probably the best place to start is how to hold it, where to hold it.
Okay.
And I usually tell them to grip the paddle the way it feels comfortable, put your hands up over your heads,
okay,
and look and see if you're at your elbows, if your arms are at about a 90-degree angle.
Okay, so that seems about right for me.
Yes.
Then which side goes first?
Well, this blade is concave on this paddle, and so that is what we consider the power face. That faces back to the stern of the boat. That remains in that position. Sometimes you'll see people start to go forward or backwards and rotate that and turn it. No, don't do that.
Okay.
Always keep that power face back.
Okay, so the spoon side of the paddle goes aft, yes, like that.
Yes.
Okay, now the other thing I noticed is that this has an adjustment in the center so that I can adjust one blade versus the other. Tell me about that.
Most paddles are like this, and as you're starting out, it's many times easier to have both of the paddles in alignment with each other. So they're both on the same, so both blades are on the same plane.
Okay, like this.
Yes. As you progress, you might be out on a very windy day or a day with some bigger waves. If you set the paddle into its offset position, when you take a stroke on the right, then your left-hand blade is actually slicing through the wind or the waves as opposed to just, you know, powering into it.
So I have to roll my wrist when I put this one in, roll my wrist when I put this one in.
Correct.
Got it. Okay, so those are three things. Is there anything else you want to, oh, how about the actual stroke?
I would just say on the stroke is that so many people start taking their first strokes kind of like they're riding a bicycle with their arm muscles.
Yeah, like that.
And I think you develop better technique if you reach forward and then just twist your torso. Take that stroke nice and easy on the side of the boat, and you'll go forward in a straight line, and the further you come to the back of the boat, the more you'll make the boat turn.
Got it. So you don't actually want to use your arms. It's an upper body exercise. You don't use your arms so much, you use your core.
Correct.
You know, earlier today when I was just paddling around, I realized my arms were getting tired. I probably wasn't using my core, but I was just using my arms.
Quite possible. And also maybe if you realized your boat wasn't turning where you wanted it to, or going in as straight of a line as you really wanted it to, maybe that had something to do with it.
That could have been it too.
Yeah.
Well, those are some good tips for the first-time paddler. You can get a lot more tips looking on the West Marine website, and you can get a lot of information on kayaks at westmarine.com or at any of our 320 stores around the country.